It's Monday. And doesn't Monday come around quicker and quicker every single week? It's crazy. Welcome to episode 3 of Monday Motivation Season 2. So, how is everyone doing with that daily dose, that 1 hour of pure focus that I prescribed for you in episode 2 of Monday Motivation last week? I asked you guys to spend just 60 minutes a day, that's all it was, working on one of those 5 worries that we identified you had in episode 1 of Monday Motivation. And if people's tweets are anything to go by, you guys have been getting a heck of a lot out of it, which is it's amazing. Honestly, it's incredible just what 60 minutes can really do for your life. If you just spend 60 minutes invested in yourself once a day, you can really transform things very quickly. I want you to continue doing that as we move forward. So spend those 60 minutes once a day, Monday to Friday, working on those 5 worries, which hopefully, you know, in a very short amount of time won't be worries for you any longer. If you haven't watched episode 1 or 2, by the way, of Monday Motivation Season 2, then go back and watch those, do those exercises before you carry on with today's video. And today we are going to look at something, actually, you know what, that is just a lot of fun. It's going to get you to think big, probably bigger than you've ever thought before. It's going to inspire you, I hope. It's going to give you something awesome to talk about when people ask you what you're up to and what you're doing. And it revolves around one simple question, and that question is, what is your MTP? This question comes from a friend of mine, a guy called Jeff Walker, who is an awesome marketing coach. Jeff recently challenged me to come up with my MTP, and it stands for Massively Transformational Purpose. Okay, your massively transformational purpose is really how you are going to impact the world in a massive way, okay? Or, as Steve Jobs put it, how you are going to put a dent in the universe. Your MTP is a phrase or a sentence that you're going to come up with, and that means that when people say, you know, like, oh, what are you up to at the moment? What's your purpose, or what you're striving for? You're going to have an absolutely awesome answer. You know, when you go to an audition and people say before you do your audition piece, oh, so what is it you're doing right now? You're going to come up with an absolutely fantastic answer for that. And the key to all of this really is to think bigger than you have ever thought before. Now, when Jeff asked me to come up with my MTP, I started thinking, okay, well, what is it that I actually do, and how does that impact the world? I thought, well, I'm an actor, I'm a voiceover artist, I run Act on This, and I guess I try and help people get more out of their lives, but that's hardly very catchy, is it? So I started thinking, well, what is it that my work actually does then? And I thought, well, I guess it entertains people. When I'm on a TV show, if I'm acting in a TV show, I'm entertaining people. If I'm doing a voiceover for a commercial or a documentary, I'm entertaining people. I guess even making, you know, videos for this and writing articles for the website and Act on This, I'm entertaining people. But on my own, I can only entertain so much. So then I started thinking, okay then, well, it's not just me then. What about the people who I help through Act on This? Okay, well, ultimately, they go out and entertain people. The people I inspire, hopefully, through videos like this, people like you, go out with a bit more oomph, a bit more inspiration, you know, a bit more motivation, and book jobs that go on to entertain people. The voiceover students that I coach on VOFocus.com, they go out, book jobs, and entertain people. People might get jobs in theatres that entertain 400 people a night, or, as recently happened, a member of the Act on This community booked a job on Downton Abbey Season 6, which is filming now, and they will go on, when that airs later this year, to entertain anywhere between sort of 9 and 12 million people every Sunday when that airs. So then, at that point, I started to think big, and I mean really big. I thought to myself, what if through the work that I do, you know, I can help enough people, I can inspire enough people, I can motivate enough people, you know, enough actors to go out there, book jobs that exponentially, between us all, we can entertain 1 billion people. Now, I know it sounds absolutely massive, but it's not that unrealistic, and I absolutely love the thought of it, that through what I do, the work that I do, I can exponentially entertain 1 billion people. So that is my MTP. My massively transformational purpose in life is to entertain 1 billion people. So, what I want you to do right now is think about your MTP. You know, what is your massively transformational purpose in life? What's your ultimate aim? How is that going to make such a huge impact on the world? You know, how is that going to put that dent in the universe? And then let me know about it. I'm absolutely fascinated by this, okay? And it doesn't have to be career-minded, okay, guys? This could be a personal mission of yours, or you could even combine the two. I was thinking before, say, for instance, you've got a very personal issue, something that you are an advocate of, yourself, something that you feel very passionately about, you might want to combine that with your work. So you go, okay, well, I've got this issue, I'm going to write a screenplay about it, and ultimately, my MTP is to educate 1 million people about this issue through my work. So you can combine the two. But please, guys, let me know what your MTP is. If you're on the Act on This website, then log in and leave it in the comment section below. If you're on Twitter, you can tweet me. It's at Ross A. Grant. That's my personal Twitter. Tweet the site. It's at Act on This TV. If you're watching this on Facebook, leave a comment and share it with your friends. If you're watching this on YouTube, then again, leave a comment. But please let me know, and think big as well. There really are no limits to this. As always, I always say to people, look, as a human being, you have unlimited potential. You might only be one person, but you really can make that massive impact in the world. And so have a think about it. Continue with your 60 minutes of pure focus every day, Monday to Friday, and I will be back next Monday with episode 4 of Monday Motivation. If you've got any auditions this week, then go out and get them. I hope this video inspires you, and tell them what your MTP is. When a casting director says to you, oh, so what are you up to right now? What are you doing? You can hit back with that MTP. It's such an awesome answer. Think big. Until next week, bye for now.
It's Monday. Yeah.